Hello, 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 and welcome to something a little different to what I usually do. Today, I'm going to be showing off a mobile game. Um, but yeah, I've known that I can record mobile games for a while, but I've never really felt like doing it. But I've just thought like I might start doing it because I don't really see many people making mobile game videos. And this is a game that I really quite do enjoy. It's something I've been hoping. The sort of idea is something that I've wanted someone to make for a while, and I'm too lazy to do it myself. And yeah, basically the concept of this game is that you are like in communication with a guy stranded on a planet after an accident in a spacecraft. That's not spoilers because it happens like you find out straight right at the start. But yeah, and then you have these two options. It is who is this? And I read you at the moment. You choose one or the other. Oh, there we go. And then basically, like he'll reply to like whatever you choose. And yeah, and the gimmick I like the most about this once it gets to the point. But yeah, it's quite cheap as well. I don't know if it's still cheap at the moment. Let's have a look. But oh yeah, wait, go scroll down. This is gonna be a pretty quick video, so yeah, I just wanna show it off. But yeah, and then eventually it'll get to the point. But yeah, at the moment it's 79 pence on Google Play Store, and I think it's on. No, I know it's on iOS as well, but I don't know if it's on sale there. Right. At the moment, I'm just choosing random stuff. I have actually completed this game, which is actually something. The endings a little. The amount of endings that I could find were a little disappointing. Not that it's a bad game. I still enjoyed the game, and it's pretty cheap, so I can't really complain. But one thing I would recommend, although I don't know, they do have a couple of sequels which I haven't played yet. They may improve on it. But if one thing I would like is more endings, like more ways that the game can end, and also more choices would be pretty good. I wouldn't mind more choices, like rather than just two. I know two is probably a choice made to reduce how much they have to balance, but it would be good if they did have more than one choice because it is a little limited with the amount of choices you can actually make. Yeah, these messages will actually appear. I don't know if you can. It's not appearing for some reason, but yeah, they will appear in your notifications. I think it's when you're tabbed out of the actual game. But yeah, it's pretty well written, I'd say. Not the greatest written thing on earth, but pretty decent for what it is. It's quite interesting story, and there was some twists and turns. And there's some things you can do which changes. There's one choice in particular you can make which will not completely change the ending, but it will make a difference to the ending in a small, but if you replay it, noticeable way. I'm not going to give away any spoilers in this video. Don't want to ruin it because the whole point is to encourage people to actually buy and play the game. Can't remember it being... Right, I think I'm at the point where you get to make like the choice that thingy is the gimmick. Because I think also with this, if you have a smartwatch, you can actually have it send it to your smartwatch, so you don't even need to use the phone. You can do the choices on the actual smartwatch. But yeah, at the moment I have two choices: check the crash and head for the peak. I'll say head for the peak. And then sometimes he'll say stuff like that to be like, "Are you sure?" Then I'm like, "Nah, keep going, mate, keep going." Yeah, and then like you make a choice, you make several different choices. Like you can choose to pick up certain things or go investigate certain items, like things, as well as like whether he should use specific things as well. So basically, the idea of this, it says Taylor is busy because basically it will wait a period of time before he gets back into communication with you to say he has walked to this place. And yeah, and I quite like that because like you'll do it and you'll have to wait like a few hours and then he'll pop up with a message and maybe sometimes he'll say like, "Oh, I'm part way there," and then start talking to you about what happened and such and other such ideas. And yeah, it's quite good. I quite like that. I guess if you want to actually get into the action straight away, I do think you can actually, yeah, turn fast mode on, which if I do that, okay, I won't do it now, but basically that just basically skips right to the next section. You won't have to, oh, let's turn it off now. You won't have to, like, wait. So if you've completed it once and you just want to find all the different endings and whatnot, you can do that. And also, if I say go up to this one, I think this only unlocks when you complete it, but you get to choose whether you want to reset back to this point. You can also reset right at the start as well, and there's different, like, I think days which you can reset at the start of a different day. That's not saying it at the moment because I reset it because I've completed it several times, and to do this video I thought I've always reset to the start to show how it's done. But yeah, I'll say that's probably about it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more mobile games, just let me know and I will get on it. But yes, goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, actually, no, I'm ending quite soon. The dev is 3 Minute Games, and they do have two other of these Lifeline games, which I haven't tried, so I can't comment on their quality. But yeah, I just thought I'd better say that, and I'll link to the Google Play Store of it in the description if you want to buy it. But yeah, hope you did enjoy this video, and this time it is goodbye for sure.